Hi, my name's Romy. Kirsty Baby's lying in the sun in her frog costume, and Mushka Baby is lying on my sister's jacket, and I need to not have white bed linen. So I have a puppy. Her name is Castor. She's beautiful. She's my heart and my soul, and it is a well-known fact that I had to, in fact, grow an extra heart because I didn't have room in my initial one when she came into my life, so I had to grow an extra one just to fit all of my love for her. Castor sleeps on my bed, and one of her favourite hobbies, apart from snuggling and cuddling and being fed eggs and playing and swimming at the beach and going in the car and making sure she knows where I am, is going on my bed and putting her butt everywhere. She's a staffy. She doesn't have long hair, unless you have pale bed linen on, in which case she's constantly shedding. So shedding combined with the butt means that I can't have pale bed linen. And yet, for $4 I bought this gorgeous white double doona case, and it's got this like vintage style lace around the edge, but it is white and it will last less than 10 minutes before it is covered in paw prints and hair and mouth slime and potato prints. So I'm going to dye it. Now, I originally was going to dye this with beetroot, despite the fact that I tried to dye a dress with beetroot 3 times and it went mouldy the 3rd time because I forgot about it. But I can't be bothered to wait till tomorrow to get beetroot, so I'm going to dye it with turmeric.
Pre-soak linen and heartily prod.
I'm not using a recipe, so I've got a pot. This has got some water in it, and I'm putting some vinegar in it because I have read you're meant to do that. I want to do 2 cups of vinegar, but I've only got 1, so I'm going to add some kombucha because my kombucha... Oh, I've got a cut on my hand. Let's just say the kombucha was undrinkable. It became more vinegary than vinegar.
A moment of respect. After which we will instantly just pour the rest of the kombucha in there because there wasn't enough.
I've got 2 beetroot bits. That one's mouldy.
So I chopped away that mould and more prodding. This is a very exhausting process, so obviously snack break.
That's not a bed.
68 side projects? Me? Never. And also, yes, right now, featuring poses like this and that. Made some pillowcases, dyed them with turmeric. The beetroot didn't stain, so I poured the turmeric over it.
Well, it's not pink. It's times like this when I think, have I ever made anything worthwhile in my entire life? But then I remember Castor, and I made her in my image. Fuming. Just worked out why it was donated to the op shop. Sometimes people donate things because they don't want them anymore. And sometimes people donate beautiful bed linen that's full of holes. So at this juncture, there's a few things I could do. I could give up, or I could keep going and develop a slight twitch in my left eye. Right eye.
What an informative video. I can't believe it's nearly over. That was amazing. Now you too can dye with beetroot.
Well, as Madeline would say, that's all there is. And there isn't anymore, except there was a reason I was so dedicated with this project. Where some people would say that their first dye didn't work and then that their second dye was fairly disastrous and then that the material they were using was riddled with holes, they might give up. But me, I had already made a coordinating set of pillowcases which really dyed very, very, very well. It's unintentional tie-dye. So I had to keep going because I'd also made a pajama cord to go along with it and a dress. So I got this beautiful Japanese silk that I thrifted like 5 years ago, and I made a little patchwork covering. It wasn't quite big enough because there are still holes, but most of them are under here, and I think it looks really cute. This will be good when it's been washed a few more times because currently there's still bits of turmeric turmeric adhered to it. Does it look like I've had a Barocca and, you know, massively wet the bed? A little bit. But it also is sunshiny and bright and chaotic and something that I created and put a lot of work into, and it was also the project that I was working on this week. And once I had started crafting the pajamas, which I am wearing, reveal in a second, I couldn't just give up. I had to problem solve everything that came up. How hard is it to make a pillowcase? Apparently I can't do it. And this is what happens when you don't follow patterns. Right, Tony? Anyway, this is my little cord pajama set that I made. I still haven't got shorts or pants quite right, but they are 100% better than the heart pants. So we're only getting better. And I didn't use a pattern for these ones either. And now I'm just going to take all this back to my actual bed because I am not sleeping here at the moment. So